Imagine a single funeral appearance generating over 6,000 votes and sparking a national debate about whether someone should be permanently banned from their own family gatherings. That's exactly what happened when Prince Andrew showed up at the Duchess of Kent's funeral last week, proving that his toxic reputation has reached a point where even mourning in public has become controversial. The 65-year-old Duke of York's surprise appearance at Westminster Cathedral has reignited calls for his complete exclusion from royal life, with polling data revealing just how deeply his association with Jeffrey Epstein has damaged his standing with the British public. The funeral of the Duchess of Kent on September 16th was meant to be a solemn family affair, marking the first Catholic funeral for a member of the royal family in modern British history. The 92-year-old Duchess had been a beloved figure who converted to Catholicism in 1994, making her the first royal to do so in over 300 years. Her funeral drew senior members of the royal family, including King Charles, Prince William, and Kate Middleton, all gathered to pay their respects in what should have been a moment of quiet dignity and remembrance. Instead, Prince Andrew's presence dominated headlines and social media discussions, with many questioning whether he had any right to attend even private family events given his past scandals. The Duke, who has maintained an extremely low profile since stepping back from royal duties in 2019, was spotted engaging in conversation with various royals, including his nephew Prince William. What struck observers was not just his presence, but his demeanor. While other family members appeared appropriately somber for the occasion, Andrew was seen smiling and even laughing, creating an uncomfortable contrast that many found inappropriate for a funeral setting. The aftermath of his appearance revealed just how far Prince Andrew has fallen in public estimation. The Express newspaper conducted a poll asking readers whether they thought Andrew should be invited to any royal events, and the results were devastating for the Duke. Out of 6,132 people who participated in the survey, which ran for nearly 5 days, a staggering 5,026 voters said they don't think he should be invited to any royal events whatsoever, including private family occasions like the funeral he had just attended. This represents more than 82% of respondents calling for his complete banishment from royal life. The remaining votes told a story of a deeply divided public opinion on the matter. Only 729 people voted that he should be invited to some events, while just 322 people believed he should be invited to all events. An additional 55 people remained unsure, highlighting the complexity of balancing family relationships with public expectations and institutional reputation. These numbers paint a picture of a royal whose presence has become more of a liability than an asset to the monarchy he was born into. The comments from readers revealed the depth of feelings surrounding Prince Andrew's continued connection to royal events. One respondent captured the conflicted nature of the situation perfectly, stating that while he cannot avoid attending family events such as funerals, he needs to keep a low profile because he is an embarrassment to the royal family, the crown, and the whole of the UK. This sentiment reflects a recognition that completely excluding someone from family occasions may be unrealistic, but that his behavior should acknowledge the damage his reputation has caused. Other commenters were less forgiving, with one asking why the family would want him at private events given what they described as his appalling and potentially criminal behavior. This harsh assessment reflects the lasting impact of Andrew's association with convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein and the sexual abuse allegations made against him by Virginia Giuffre, which he settled out of court in 2022 for an undisclosed sum while denying any wrongdoing. However, not all responses called for Andrew's complete banishment. Some readers drew distinctions between different types of royal events, arguing that family occasions like weddings and funerals are appropriate for him to attend, while state events should be absolutely off-limits. This more nuanced view suggests that while the public may not want to see Andrew representing the crown in any official capacity, they recognize the complex dynamics of family relationships and the difficulty of completely severing someone from their relatives during significant life events. The controversy surrounding Andrew's funeral appearance highlights the broader challenges facing the royal family as they attempt to modernize while managing the fallout from various scandals. Royal experts have consistently noted that Andrew remains an embarrassment to the institution, with one expert describing him as continuing to be seen as an entitled imbecile who has been found guilty in the court of public opinion. The fact that he can only be seen with the royal family inside a church without attracting fierce negative comments speaks to how limited his options have become. Prince William's reported fury at having to interact with his uncle at the funeral reflects the next generation's approach to managing Andrew's toxic legacy. Body language experts noted the frosty exchange between the two men, with William appearing uncomfortable and reluctant to engage with Andrew despite the family setting. This tension suggests that Andrew's isolation from the working royals will likely only increase as William prepares for his eventual role as king. The overwhelming public response to Andrew's funeral appearance serves as a stark reminder that some reputational damage may be irreversible, regardless of legal outcomes or family relationships. As the monarchy continues to evolve under King Charles and prepares for Prince William's eventual reign, the question of how to handle toxic family members while protecting the institution's reputation remains a delicate balancing act. The message from this poll is clear. The British public has rendered its verdict on Prince Andrew, and they want him to disappear from public view entirely. Whether the royal family will heed this message or continue to allow family loyalty to override public sentiment will be a defining test of their ability to read the room and adapt to changing expectations in the 21st century.